To first set up Redmi A7 Pro, first of all, you will have to turn it on by holding that power button, or if it is not working, you will have to plug it in for a few seconds by using USB-C port. Next, you will have to click on this arrow to go forward, and as you can see, first of all, we have to select language, and also when you select the language, you will go for a specific region. So here we can also make some corrections if you want. Click next. And right now we have terms and conditions, so we have to click here and click next to accept all of them. And right now we'll be also able to connect into the Wi-Fi network, but currently we can set up using another device, but you can also transfer date later if you want. So in this video, let's go for skip. So wait for this, and now as you can see, we can connect into the Wi-Fi network. And how we can do this? Well, when the network will be available here on the screen, we have to just tap on it like that and then input a password. So for me, I would like to connect into that network. You have to input your password, click connect, wait for connections. It will take a few moments for verification. Now click next, wait for this screen. Now select for who you are setting this device. So for me, for myself, wait for checking information. And right now we can add your Google account. So you have to click here to open a keyboard and input your account. Or if you don't have one, you can create by clicking just over here. And you can also skip this step if you don't want to add your account, but it's actually highly recommended to do this because you will limit the functionality of your phone. Now click agree for all of those Google terms of service. Right now select do not copy. And we can set a screen lock. So for me, I would like to go for a fingerprint, but also it will force us to set a normal screen lock. So in this case, a pattern. Draw your pattern twice. Just input your password twice to confirm. And now the sensor is located right here in the power button. So how it looks, we have to put our finger on this one and just keep tapping and basically lift the finger every time when that finger scan it. So just keep touching and keep scanning every part, like top part, left, right, middle, bottom part. And as you can see now, we successfully did it. If you have a problem and you cannot fully read your finger, you can use a second one. Now click done, and right here, I can recommend you to turn off that biometric, the send usage and diagnostic data, and click next. Over here, you can perform backup from your Google account if you want. So in this case, photos, videos, and other things like some messages and stuff like that. But for me, I don't want to do this. Now select search engine by clicking next. Over here, in my case, I'm going for Google Chrome as always. And here I would like to go for Google search engine. Click to set as default, and you can continue setup to basically set up everything. Here we can find the nearby sharing. I'm honestly not using this one, so I'm not gonna go forward, but if you do, then of course you have to accept this one. And here we can find the Gemini, that's the assistant from Google. So right now we can turn on Hey Google if you are using this feature. And we can also find Google Pay for payments. So I'm gonna actually skip this because I'm not paying with my phone. Here you have to also find some other things, like you can change wallpaper, change display size, add another email account. But if you don't want to, you have to select no thanks and wait for getting your phone ready. From here, you can turn off the send usage and diagnostic data and turn off user experience program and click next. You can also set up parental controls if you want. Click next. And here we can change a font style. So I would like to go for the bigger one. Click next. Right now we can find that wallpaper carousel. So this is the feature that change wallpaper every time we're gonna lock it or unlock. Here we can also change between the classic and application drawer. Click next. And right now we can find all of those recommended apps, but honestly, I would like to recommend you to don't install them because they will drain your battery. You can do this later, of course, if you want to play some games or get some apps. Now we can also select the system navigation method between gestures or buttons. So I'm going with gestures. Wait for this. Okay, so as you can see right now, the setup is finished. So the first thing that I'm gonna do is actually to increase the brightness because it was too dark for me. And right now, if you want to quickly organize your home screen, because as you can see, we can find a lot of applications on the screen. So you can do this by clicking and holding empty space on your home screen. And now select like everything that you want to remove from your home screen. But remember, you are not gonna delete this, you are just gonna remove it. So these apps will be still available when you go into the application drawer. With the folders, you have to actually manually take them off by click, hold, and then drag at the top. We cannot do this like with those shortcuts that we can just quickly take them off. Now on this main page. Now what we can also get rid of, for example, this search bar. So you will have to click and hold on the search, go to the settings, go to the more settings, and select this home screen compact search and just simply turn it off. And there's also another thing, if you don't like this up finder, when you swipe down from the screen, you have to also go into the settings, go for more, and just turn off this one, swipe down on the home screen, so to get notification shade and control center.